Hello seniors, class of 2020. Want to go over some senior class reminders. You should have received this in an email that I sent out to you on Sunday. So I just want to review this briefly with you to make sure there's no misunderstandings. The first one is, of course, we want all of you to participate in the commencement program. If for some reason you choose not to, please email Mrs. Coleman and let her know so we can take you out of the lineup. A reminder that you have to meet all the requirements to earn a diploma in order to participate in the commencement program. So if you did not meet the credit requirements, the end of course exam requirements, things of that nature, you cannot participate in the program. We will be posting this video on Thursday. Please make sure you watch this before Sunday so you have some idea of what's going on. Again, graduation will be at 2 p.m. on Sunday, May 31st. Please make sure you arrive at your designated time and entrance, and I will go over those tickets with you here in a minute. I would wear comfortable shoes because you'll be walking quite a bit. You can write on your caps as long as it's school appropriate. Your final report cards will be mailed home the week of June 8th, along with a copy of your final transcript, your shot records. If you want any additional graduation program copies sent home for mementos, you can let us know and we can mail those home at that time as well. Just remember to email Mrs. Moore if you need any transcripts sent to colleges. She will probably be done around June 5th to June 10th in that range. I would go ahead and copy me and Mrs. Coleman on those emails as well, so if she would happen to be out, we can go ahead and get this transcript sent for you. We will have a local photographer here to take a picture of you receiving your diploma, and then you can contact that photographer and get a copy of your picture. Let's see, do not iron your robe. You will scorch it. Just hang it up for a couple of days beforehand and the wrinkles will come out. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about your graduation tickets. Starting today from 12 to 3 and tomorrow from 10 to 6, you can come in, pick up your tickets, as well as all of your awards and things that we would have handed out at the Senior Awards program and at graduation. These are actually two tickets together. You would separate them. This bigger ticket goes with you. This should be with you in the vehicle you're riding in. This smaller ticket goes with the second vehicle that will be right behind you. On this ticket has arrival time, and the earliest arrival time I have is 12:55 p.m. The latest arrival time should be 1:55 p.m. Entrance would be the bus entrance, which is where the buses load or unload, or your ticket may say student entrance, which is the drive closest to Brush Lake. Your lot number, we will have 69 lot numbers. So your lot number will be 1 through 69. This ticket will say A, this ticket will say B. Now that does not mean there's two separate parking spaces along the sidewalk. What this means is the first vehicle will pull in first, your second vehicle will pull in directly behind you. So there'll be two vehicles per parking slot. So make sure you have these tickets with you when you come in on Sunday. You will either check in with Mrs. Coleman or Mrs. Moore. So there will be staff on hand to help you park and direct you to where you need to go. So that's all for the senior class reminders. We will now stop this and move outside, and I will show you a little bit more about the logistics. All right, seniors, this will be where your graduation takes place on Sunday. I want to make sure I point out the parking spots. So parking spots 1 through 28 will be in the underclassmen parking lot facing the sidewalk. So you will be facing the sidewalk going up towards the end of the drive. Then we will have parking spaces, about 11 of them, squeezed between the stop sign and the other sidewalk. And then starting with Anna Knott through the end of the alphabet, you will be parked in the bus slot up against the sidewalks facing this way. So you will get your lawn chairs out, graduates only, and you will sit in your lawn chairs in front of your vehicle. So the stage will be set right here, about where this white line is, and the stage will be facing the direction of Brush Lake. When it is time for you to come up and get your diploma, you will come up on the right side where I'm standing, and you will exit on the left side where the board president, Chris Millies, will be with your diploma. We will have 2 X's painted out here on the side in the parking lot, and that is what we call the on-deck spots. So when I call out Maddie Allen and Treg Armstrong, you are the first 2 alphabetically. You will go out and stand on those X's And when I call out Maddie Allen's name, she walks towards the stage. I will read everything you've given to us in that short biography, and you will come up on stage and get your diploma. At that time, Trey Armstrong should move up to the first X, and then Alex Boynton should come out and stand on the second X. So we're going to keep rotating. As soon as you're up next and one of those X's is empty, you need to make your way out there. When I am reading off your biography, if you get up to the stage and I'm still reading, just stop on an X that's going to be close to the podium where I'm at. When I am finished reading off your biography, I will say you can now pick up your diploma. You will walk across the stage. There will be a table with flowers and your diploma on the left side. You will pick up your diploma off an easel. You will pause with Mr. Milleye standing there at the table for a picture. You will then go down the steps and return to your seat. And we'll just cycle that way all the way through until everyone has their diploma. I would now want to go through the program. So this has been pared down because of the current circumstances. So once everyone is parked and we've made sure everyone is here, and you hear Pomp and Circumstance play, and I would hum it for you if I was good, but I'm not, so I'm not going to do that to you. When you hear Pomp and Circumstance play, I need you to stand up. We will start with Maddie Allen, who will be the first one in line over here. I want you to walk towards the school. You will circle around the parking lot one time until you get back to your original seat. When you're back to your original seat, everyone stays standing until Pomp and Circumstance is finished, and then we will go right into the national anthem. And once the national anthem, which will be sung by senior members of the choir, has completed, you may then be seated in your lawn chairs. I will then have some brief opening remarks welcoming everyone to the ceremony. And then the next thing we have on there is the guest speaker. And the graduation committee selected Mrs. Amanda Goodwin, a former middle school teacher, to be here as the guest speaker for the class of 2020. So she will come up, give her staff address. After Mrs. Goodwin, we then have your valedictorian, Bailey Perry, who will give a student address. So Bailey, at that time, once Mrs. Goodwin is finished, you will just start walking up here and give your speech. After Bailey has finished her valedictorian speech, the choir will sing a song, and then we will go into the presentation of diplomas. We have combined everything into the presentation of diplomas. So when I call out your name, I'm going to go over your academic achievements, any athletic awards you would have received during the senior awards program. I will say if you're in the top 10% of your class, if you maintained a certain GPA, did you get an honors diploma? Are you the valedictorian? Are you the salutatorian? Are you the most improved senior? That's all been wrapped up into this presentation of your diploma. So we will read off everything that you have done as you get your diploma. If you're going into the military, will also be included in that part. And then once we've concluded the presentation of the diplomas, which would be with Justice Wyatt, would be our last student, when we are done, Olivia Butts will walk out into the center part of the parking lot as your class president. You will stand up, she will turn your tassel, and you're graduated. You can throw your hats up in the air and all of that, and you can celebrate. And then remember, we'll give roughly 30 minutes for you to take pictures, and then we will start with the parade. A reminder that your guests have to stay in their vehicles until it is time for you to receive your diploma. When you are going up to get your diploma, your family and friends can come out of the vehicle and witness that and take pictures. We will also be having an FM transmitter here. And what that means is that your family can sit in the vehicles, tune to a certain FM station, and you will be able to hear the program as it is going on in progress. Mr. Thompson will also be here recording the program for live stream. There will be a link on Facebook to go to the YouTube live stream so people at home who couldn't be here could watch it from home. So that's pretty much your program in a nutshell. I want to thank the graduation committee. I think this is like our 4th or 5th plan we have to get this done this year. Thankfully, the health commissioner approved this plan. It may not be ideal, but it's a way that we can send you off in a style that you deserve. So if you have any questions, please email me. And if I don't hear from you, I will see you on Sunday. Thank you.